Hi everyone. Welcome back to another episode of My Monday Mission. If this is your first time here, hello, my name is Jane Carla. I am a professional dancer for the past 15 years. I'm originally from the Philippines, but I'm currently working and living here in London. And every single Monday, I sit down with incredible online business owners or entrepreneurs to hear their stories, the struggles, strategies, and just a real talk about what it really takes to build something great online. So if you're looking for motivation, strategies, tips, or just something to inspire you, you are in the right place. So let's dive in. I'm very excited to share another success story with you today. The main topic that we will be touching on today will be how to spot a scam online versus a legitimate opportunity and what to look for before actually saying yes and diving in into an online opportunity. This will be very useful for those who are still scared, who are still skeptical, and who doesn't have enough trust for the things that they see online. Hopefully, this will give you some insights on what to look for and on what to avoid so that you don't get into any kind of scams online. So I will put my guests for today on stage. Hi, Melissa. Welcome,
Hi,
welcome.
thank you Jane, for having me. Good
You're
morning, good
welcome.
afternoon, wherever we are,
Yeah,
whoever's
thank you so much. Thank you so much for taking your time and saying yes. So let's dive right into it. Give us a bit of background of yourself. How did you get first into the online? How did you first get into the online space, and what made you decide to build a business here?
listening. Hi, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening again, wherever you are. My name is Melissa. I'm also originally from the Philippines. I'm a registered nurse. I started from the Philippines as a nurse. As I said, I've been a nurse for 19 years. And then my experience started from Metropolitan Hospital in Bambang. And then after 2 years of experience, I flew to United Kingdom because, they said you had to go abroad being a nurse. And then after 9 years, I went to the US. I moved to the US with my family here, and then hustling. And then um, my friend actually, I first heard about this online business with my friend and our coach Nai. She was my friend there in the UK. Pero that time I just keep brushing it off because I believe that time that wasn't my priority, and I was too busy surviving my shifts. But as years went by, napansin ko yung changes sa kanya. So I see her post, and she travels more, she have more time with her family, and she has a space to breathe. So when we met each other again, this year to 2025, when my one of our friends got married, I chatted with her about the business again. Tapos yun, sabi ko, your business is blooming, and thriving. Tapos, and when I went back here in the US, it just hit me. I was thinking I wanted like that kind of freedom, and more travel, more time with my girls, saka sa husband ko. That's when I finally allowed myself to, explore this seriously.
Thank you so much. So before I move on to the next question, I just want to say thank you to Ati Liza and Ati Dar for joining us. Ati Liza is joining us on Instagram and Ati Dar is joining us on Facebook. So we are live on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube, everywhere.
Yay.
Thank you so much for sharing that. And I can see that you had a turning point. And from what you said before, did you wait what 5 years? Was it four years?
Yeah, I started. Yeah, she introduced it to me 2021, and I only got into this business like this year, July this year. So
So it took you years. So and that's absolutely normal. And we all know that every entrepreneur has a turning point. So was there a specific moment or experience that pushed you to take the online business route seriously?
a little backstory, no. So
Mhm.
I once dreamed to be a newscaster, pero sabi
Mhm.
nila walang pera diyan. So I shifted to nursing. Tapos, when I was told, no, when you go nursing, you go abroad, yayaman ka dyan. So, I went to the UK as for 9 years. Pounds ang kikitain, pounds.
Mm.
And then, it's not enough. So, I said, okay, maybe it's the US. So, I went to the US. I've been working, tapos, and then I picked up, it's not enough. So, I picked up another job. So, basically, I'm doing two jobs. Yeah, but still I wasn't financially where I wanted to be. So still not rich. Ano, sa US pa rin ako doing two jobs, still not rich, still hustling, still tired. Then yun nga, I feel like I was living in the rat race, giving all my energy away, but not seeing yung the life that I prayed for. So
Mhm.
that's when I said na tama na, I need to like, something has to change, and that decision brought me to this online space with real intention.
Mhm. So it was the getting out of the rat race, kumbaga,
Yes.
yung
Yes.
turning point mo.
Yes.
And alam naman natin, I think it's common knowledge na marami talagang scams online.
Yes.
And it's hard to avoid it kasi even the smartest people sometimes fall for it. Before you became knowledgeable about this online business, did you ever encounter something that felt off or too good to be true? What happened? Tell us a bit more if yes.
So honestly, I wasn't personally scammed, but I witnessed the impact
Mm.
because my dad was caught into it. It's actually not once, but three times, three
Wow.
scams. So um, one was he was talking to like an American soldier. Apparently, he's in Saudi, and he was told that if he helped him get out of Saudi, he'll be giving him, bars of gold. That's what his promise was. And then the second one was there was an Australian somewhere in Australia that pinamis sa kanya na gagawin siyang tagapagmana.
Uh,
I don't know how my dad fell into it, but and then there's another one. So he actually flew to Korea and they showed him the money.
wow.
Yeah, he flew to Korea and they showed him the money, but he was told you need to give this amount of money for the tax for you to be able to get this amount. So that so and and I think there's another one was a Bitcoin scheme. It was in the Philippines. So he asked us for money like to help him out to shell out 70,000 pesos so that she can get 500,000 pesos for Bitcoin. So
Mm.
basically ang ano kasi noon ang balik is sa amin. So syempre my dad fell into debts, and then
Mhm.
we have to pay for his debt. So seeing someone you love lose money and you trust, parang it teaches you to be extra discerning. So
And
yeah.
on in that line, what do you think now that meron kang experience na ganun, syempre close to you, your dad, so alam mo yung mga pinagdaanan niya. What were the biggest red flags that you think people should watch out for when they're looking at online opportunities?
So actually nung if I remember it right, very secretive yung conversations.
Mm.
Hindi na sinishare or ayaw din i-share nung tao yung
Mm.
yung organization nila.
Mm.
Um, Kasi yun nga, is very yung money promising na alam mo yun sobra-sobra kasi
Mhm.
he will shell out 70,000 and he will bibigay sa kanya is parang 500,000. Parang it's too tapos yun nga yung sinabi sa kanya na sino ba naman yung magpapa-inherit ng hindi mo naman kakilala, 'di ba? So and then they keep pressuring him to the point na alam mo yun, he had to like always borrow money. That's why he ended up having this big debt. So
Mhm.
it was actually very sad because he used to work in Japan. So that's where he had been scammed. So I remember I was just starting in the UK. I haven't been 1 year there, and I received a phone call from him, and he was crying because people has been like getting back on him like basta torture siya, and he wanted to go home. So basically I had to, so imagine I don't have enough saving that time because I think I've only just been there for 3 months. So I have
Mm.
to produce money for his airfare to go back to the Philippines. So So the only thing that he actually brought home is himself, literally himself. He didn't even bring anything. So he was
Um,
depressed and all that. So it was so sad. So, and that one is very secretive. Yung overpromise returns, and then yung aggressive pressure to join, and then yun nga yung quick scheme, quick
mm,
money.
mm.
So yeah. Kasi kung legit ang opportunity, it can explain what it is, and and if he is able to like answer, ask the right questions, 'di ba?
Yes, and it's really sad na ang dami talagang who falls for it. Kasi I think tina-target talaga nila yung mga tao who are very, very desperate to earn extra income. And it's sad na may mga tao out there who are taking advantage of those people. So now that you are in the online space and you started your online business this year, what is one thing that you wish someone had told you before you started? Something that maybe would have made you started sooner, would have saved you your time and money. Mhm.
Yeah, I know. So I wish someone yun nga may nagsabi sa akin na this on there, kasi 'di ba parang sa mundo natin parang lagi na lang tayong paduda-duda kasi nga ang dami ng sobrang daming scam, pero sana alam mo yun na I was educated more, or I educated myself more, na there are really legit models ng business na teach digital skills, have real training, yung they were gonna really teach you how to build a business even if you're working full-time job. So if I knew that earlier, it would have saved me time and money and a lot of stress.
So what advice would you give those people to help them feel confident and make smarter decisions para dun sa mga takot pa rin hanggang ngayon, lalo na sa mga tao who can relate to you na may experience of being scammed?
So what I could say is, it's normal to be scared kasi that's our normal physiology ba. Kasi fear protects you, but it shouldn't paralyze you, 'di ba? Be scared but and be smart too. So ask the right questions, like how does the business work? What am I exactly paying for? And
Mhm.
what are there real trainings for the job? And is this sustainable without recruiting? And yung rule na I always stand by is don't join anything that you don't understand, di ba? Kasi, join something that you can confidently explain, or, that's how it's gonna be make you safer and, make wise decision online.
I love when you said fear protects you, but it shouldn't paralyze you.
Yeah.
And that's something very important that people should know. May reason kung bakit may fear, bakit ka nakakaramdam ng takot, but you shouldn't let it stop you because there really are a lot of legitimate in online opportunities out there. So,
Yeah.
how has building a real online business changed your life so far? Give us some, para naman sa ano tayo, bright side naman tayo.
So I'm still very early in my journey. 5 months in, I'm still working two jobs, and I still don't have a big team under me. However, but that my changes are undeniable. So more clarity, more peace, and more direction to my family's future. So for the first time in a long time, I feel like I'm building something that it hasn't led to overtime, burnout, or exhaustion. Kasi di ba, I actually used to like work 6 shifts because I pick extra six. So I don't pick up that six. I know it's not a lot, but I think that's a big step for me na hindi ko siya ginagawa na pang-anim na like I'm really, really, really exhausted. So this one is I'm building something, that aligns with my values, faith, family, and freedom.
That
Uh,
is
yeah,
amazing.
that's
Go,
it.
Bianca, go.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, so, and lastly, I'm going to give you the space to talk to your audience. Let them know how they can reach you, and what's your message for anyone out there who wants to start this online business but doesn't know who to trust.
So my message, if you don't know who to trust, start with what makes sense. Choose that opportunity that will educate you first, and choose that will respect your time, and choose the mentor who tells the truth. Because actually, yeah, Nai has been very honest with me. and choose the path that aligns with what matters to you and your family. So this is what I've always said. Well, whoever's joined this business, we wouldn't risk our faces, our jobs, our licenses, if we think that this is a scam. Because we post our stories, we post our family. We wouldn't risk them and ourselves, if we're jumping into something that's gonna jeopardize our future. So if you're interested, you can ask me or you can ask Jane. You can reach out to us. My website is there, theventuraventures.com, or you can add me on Facebook, at the Ventura Ventures also, and my screen name is Melvin or Melissa Ventura. You can find me. So yes, so thank you for this opportunity, Jane. So yes, be brave, guys.
You're welcome. Thank you so much for sharing that. And hopefully, people would gain more clarity, especially with the experience that you shared a while ago with your personal experience with being scammed. So, I'll see you in our business team huddles.
Yes, I know. Thank you so much. Thank
Thank
you.
you,
Thank you.
Belle. Bye. And that is it for another episode of My Monday Mission. I hope you guys got as much value as I did from that quick conversation, because this is a very important topic that I really want to shed a lot of light on. Kasi maraming tao who are really feeling stuck. Maraming mga tao who really feels na ayaw na nilang mag-explore online kasi na-scam na sila. Ang daming lumapit sa akin before about my online business, saying na interesado sila to start, but they are very scared kasi nga marami na silang experience of being scammed. Naloko, kumbaga naloko na sila before and ayaw na nilang maloko ulit. But this is to tell you that this business is absolutely legitimate and it is free to explore it in the beginning. And hopefully, the information that we shared with you today gave you a little bit of courage to just take that first step and explore it and have that courage to try again, because you don't want to miss out on a real opportunity just because someone out there before scammed you or dahil lang naloko ka na before. So like what Mel said, I really loved what she said when she said fear protects you, but it shouldn't paralyze you. If there's one thing that you can take away from this interview, I think this is it. Fear protects you, but it shouldn't paralyze you. So hopefully you enjoyed this live. And if you did, please don't hesitate to like it, share it, save it, follow our business pages. Mel has shared you her business page and her website as well. It would really mean a lot to our businesses. And I hope to see you all again next Monday for another memorable chat. And again, if you're curious about how you can start this online business, I have my website right here, janecarla.com. You will get instant access to the resources and all the tools that you will need to start your online business, build passive income, and work from anywhere. And I hope to see you all again next Monday for another inspiring chat. Until then, keep dreaming and taking bold action. You have got this. Bye. End stream. Thanks, Mel.
Ang galing talaga. Ang grabe ka talaga.